Hi Scorpio, it's Kendrick from Providence. I'm going to be giving you your first proofread for the month of July. I have these cards that are laid out. They've already been shuffled. There are 4 stacks here. The first one is from the Archangel Power Tarot by Doreen Virtue. The second one is the Romance Angels Oracle deck by Doreen. And then the third is the Archangel Oracle. And then the fourth is going to be The Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray. So let's go ahead and start with your tarot card. All right, wow. It's the 9 of Swords. And in this deck, it's called the 9 of Michael. See that? So this is talking about, Mars being in the 3rd house from where it originates in Aries, I believe. So this is talking about, destructive communication, and it's kind of inward, internal destructive communication. It's not coming from anyone else, it's coming from you. So be careful of what you allow yourself to believe that may not be true. You could just be trying to overanalyze a problem or overanalyze a situation. So you're coming up with your own answers and your own sort of like subtext to something when it really isn't that, There are a lot of different truths to it, and some of them that you are thinking or imagining or believing aren't necessarily, they don't really have any weight, This also says your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire and release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. So this could be talking about beating yourself up over something that you had no control over, just because Mars is the ruler of Aries, but as well Scorpio. So you could be dealing with an Aries or a Scorpio, or you could be dealing with someone with that sort of mentality. They might be kind of secretive, because this does have to do with some secrets, because it is a 9, which is connected to the moon. It also is connected to the hermit, So you might be questioning someone's history, questioning someone's past, there could have been some kind of, information that you are trying to digest or process right now, and you don't know necessarily what to believe or who to believe in some kind of way. Yeah. Basically. So let's look at your Romance Angels Oracle card. Past life relationship. So this says you have known each other before. So this could be someone who's from the past who's coming back, or you just feel like some connective tie to someone. The flame is like really large right now. Yeah. You have known each other before. So maybe there's some unfinished business that you have going on with someone, and that's why this 9 of Swords is here. You're trying to understand the past. You're looking to see how you guys might have some sort of like past life relationship connection. Or to be more realistic, it's someone's past. It's someone's past life relationship. Someone's past relationship, right? You're understanding the details of someone's life from their past in regards to their relationship. And you may not like what you are discovering. You may not like what the truth is, or, you might be, basically, that could be what it is. I'm just going to go with that, right? Okay, so it's almost like you and your partner or your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whoever they are, might have run into someone who one of the people in the relationship used to date, and it was like an awkward experience, or you might have been trying to avoid something as well, avoid talking to someone, that you have a past relationship with, Scorpio. That could be happening for sure. So let's go ahead and see what these cards are from the Archangel Oracle, which one fell out, but I'm also going to pick the one from the top, I guess. I think I'm going to let that happen. Let's look at the one that fell out first. Clear audience. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. So instead of like forcing, the answers to come into view for you, you know, forcing the light. You can't really force light, right? Or understanding, because sometimes understanding takes time. So now to get a better understanding, you have to kind of like you know, listen to your conscience, right? This is that clairaudience. Like, listen to, when you're listening to music, things will sort of like resonate with you from whatever it is that you're listening to, or from whatever it is that you hear. You know, it's almost like the music that you will listen to will almost be like reserved for you to hear at that moment in that time, because things will just be resonating so strongly and so intensely for you. But you will be getting some reassurance, and you will be getting some messages, and maybe even some answers through the music that you listen to. Or yeah, basically that's what I would say. Yeah. Or if there's any kind of like you know, you'll be seeing like symbols and signs and things like that, or even like animal totems, like specific things, you know. Maybe you'll see it in like threes or something like that, or something like repetitive, you know what I mean, that may have some meaning for you, you know. You might even hear other people on the street talking, and you might just catch a snippet of what their conversation is. But like, if you took that snippet and you implanted it into like your situation, right, or your scenario, then you'd be like, oh my God, that almost sounds like what I need to hear, or something that I'm thinking about, or like, you know, I'm able to make a connection to my whole situation by just hearing that one person's snippet in that conversation. And now I know a little bit more about how I need to feel, how I need to perceive things, or, you know, I have a little bit more insight from someone that isn't biased, right? And it almost is coming from like a higher source of energy, right? The name Howard, what is that? Howard, someone goes to Howard University, Harvard. Okay, so let's see what this last card is from the Keepers of the Light Oracle by Kyle Gray. Cosmic Gateway. This is Horus. I don't know a lot about Horus, but we're gonna, you know, look him up, right? So look up Horus and the meaning of Horus. I believe this is Egyptian astrology or myth. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are coming. Okay, so this also talks about like the belief that you have that things can change. I didn't look at the other card. Prioritize. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are on the way. Okay, yeah. So, you know, whatever it is that you're hearing, it's helping you realize what you need to prioritize, you know, because the clairaudience card is here. You're going to be listening to music, or you're going to be hearing things on the street, or you're going to be seeing symbols, signs on t-shirts, billboards, whatever, numbers. That's going to be giving you the insight that you need to sort of like put together your prioritization list, you know, so that you can be more productive. And, you know, it's saying that like all of your ideas and all of your thoughts and all of the things that you want to do are definitely, you know, it has legs, right? And it can invoke powerful change, right? At least you would be being creative, doing something. There would be movement in some area. And Cancer season really is about movement, you know, the Chariot card, right? Yeah, it almost even has like the feeling of like the Wheel of Fortune. And you know, like the galactic center is actually in Sagittarius, which is representative of the Wheel of Fortune. And then this Nine of Michael, which is the Nine of Swords, is representative of the 9th house, and also the Hermit and the Moon. So it talks about movement and transiting. You know, this moment is passing. Don't worry too much about it, you know. All right, thank you, Scorpio. That's going to be it for you this time. All right, music.